Alright guys, what's going on? My name's Eddie, and today we're going to be playing some Modern Warfare 3. I know I'm super excited. I actually have the game on right now. I'm not playing it because I'm doing this, but I am looking at the screen right now. I just finished the campaign and it was amazing. The multiplayer so far is super good. I haven't been able to play Spec Ops. Okay, it's not that I haven't, but I almost neglected it because the multiplayer is so good. Man, it's definitely what Modern Warfare 2 was right at the beginning. And speaking about beginnings, let's talk about my first few games of Modern Warfare 3. This is actually this is about 3 hours into the game, not straight. It's multiplayer wise. It is my first game of the day though, and I thought I'd record this because I was like, I'm gonna record it and I'm gonna upload it no matter if I get a good score or not, because I thought just to have fun, and Modern Warfare 3 is definitely fun. But anyway, let's talk about the perks I'm using. I'm using Recon not Pro, Flash Shield Pro, and Marksman not Pro. And let's see, let's start out with Recon. Recon Pro. Well, let's start with Recon first. Recon paints targets with explosives, and it also paints targets with your tactical grenades, that being flashes, EMPs, stuns, whatever. If it, makes splash damage, it works for Recon. That's great. And what that does, if you don't know what painting targets means, it kind of gives you a mini Blackbird effect on your screen. It allows you to see the triangle to where he's going if your enemy turned around the corner, or if he's hiding in a corner or in a bush. Look at that guy. What are you doing, son? I think he was hitting my riot shield. Anyway, the pro version of that is 10 times better than the perk by itself. And what it does is it paints targets. It does the same effect, but with bullets. So let's say you are, let's say if I had Recon Pro at that time here, and if I shot that guy and ran away, I would know in my minimap if he was following me or if he went the other way. Right here, I get killed. And that's a great perk for those guys that kind of, if you use hardline and you shoot these guys, you'll see where they're going, and you could call them, if you're playing with your friends, you can call them out to your teammate or whatever. But anyway, let's talk about Blast Shield. Blast Shield does what Flak Jacket did, and if you're new to the Call of Duty series, because I know a lot of people are, let me explain what it does. It protects you against explosives, being RPGs, exploding cars, exploding barrels, grenades, Semtex, etc. But I have noticed that it's weaker in this Call of Duty than in the last Call of Duty, because in Black Ops I could, take that's what you said, but I could survive an RPG and a car exploding right next to me while I'm taking the flag and survive. But on this one, I'm definitely dying to barrels and cars that are on fire, because I thought it'd be, I'd be protected or whatever. The pro version of that though protects you or gives you resistance against tactical grenades like flashbangs and stuns. And that's, again, for those objective players, those people that want to get those want to get the win. That's great, because if you're getting, like in a little bit here, you're gonna see a great example of that. They took B. I had to get on that with my teammate and fight for it back, and they were just throwing tons of grenades and stuns and flashes all over the place, and I managed to survive that. But that leads me on to my next perk, which is Marksman. And Marksman was kind of a weird perk for me at first, because I thought you had to use a button to activate it. But what it does actually is, if you're, a longer range type guy, you can identify your enemies better. Like, let's say they're hiding in a bush and you're using a sniper, and you kind of move your scope near, near their area, you'll see their name a lot better. And that is something to, to not be dismissed. Because if you're one of those long range guys, you're definitely going to want to use Marksman. I think Marksman Pro makes you hold your breath for longer. I could be wrong though, so don't hold it against me, guys. Anyway, let's talk about some other perks that I'm using with my strike package. I'm using Marathon, or it's called Extreme Conditioning again. That reminds me of Call of Duty 4. Those days were good. I am using Quick Drop, Pro, and Steady Aim. Oh, yeah, by the way, guys, quick note on the FMG9s. You don't need Steady Aim to have them akimbo. I know that's been kind of a trademark with akimbo weapons in the past Call of Duties, but you definitely don't need it for these. Oh, and another thing, this is the one, the little part where they're kind of taking our flag, or they took our flag and we had to, get it back, and I survived all the explosions and all the grenades, and some guy snuck up behind me. Definitely need to watch those flanks. That guy didn't check his corners, he ran around the corner. Oh yeah, another quick tip, quickie, don't run around corners. I know I'm doing a lot here, and yeah, I'm gonna throw I think I throw a smoke. Oh, no I don't, I just kinda surprise him. But anyway, don't run around corners, because if you run around corners, there's a good chance that a guy's gonna shoot you, because he's already waiting, he's more prepared than you are. And that's half of the battle in Call of Duty, being prepared for gunfights. That guy, I just kind of surprised him because he was running. See that? Yeah, perfect example. Anyway, let's talk about Quick Draw, because Quick Draw is it's kind of like the quick scoping perk. If you want to quick scope, Quick Draw is the way to go, because you aim faster, and that's amazing. I mean, I'm not making very good use of it this round because I have akimbo weapons and a Riot shield. You can't aim that. Anyway, Quick Draw. Pro, though, definitely helps you out by switching weapons. I think that's why I picked it, because if I got that little streak going, I could switch between my Riot shield and my FMGs a lot faster, and that did so much for me. Like, not there, but it did a lot for me in other games. But anyway, guys, that's kind of all of it. This gameplay is kind of winding down here. We do kind of stomp their faces. I don't get a particularly good score. It's maybe what, 24 and 14, but that's pretty good for using akimbo weapons and a Riot shield. But anyway, guys, what I want to do, take this time right now, is thank y'all so much for the support. Thank you so much for the views. I know that I'm a very, very small channel. I'd like to call myself a dwarf channel because it's super small. I only have maybe 4 subscribers, and I need to thank all y'all. I need to thank everyone that watches these, because even getting 1 view makes my day. I mean, probably don't know that, and it sounds kind of corny, but whenever my video gets a like, or if it gets a view, it just makes my day that much better. And even if it gets a dislike, it's like, well, if somebody told me what I could do better, I'd work on it. What I'm working right now is to kind of edit these audio clips, because I'm doing them all in one take. But anyway, guys, I just want to thank you so much, because even these small amount of views, of 30, 40, and 50, it means a lot to me. And thank you so much. And if you liked my content, subscribe, comment, rate, and peace out.